Yeah, we saw it, and we did it. We made it to the end of the high school football season. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Bailey Smith.
And I'm Bradley Schimmel. Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
We have our candy. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Plus high school football.
Yes, high school football. It's not the end of the high school football season, though. You know, the postseason's just around the corner, and there's no doubt these two teams will be a whole lot of fun to watch.
Oh, yeah. We've got a lot of potions brewing up for the postseason. No cauldrons. But again, we got our jack-o'-lanterns. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
Anyways, our final regular season game of the week pitted together two teams with a lot of momentum at this point in the season. South Fort Myers on a 4-game win streak, taking down two of their district foes in the last 3 weeks, hosting Lely, who has clinched the 3A District 14 title. Last year, the Wolfpack and Trojans combined for 90 points in this one. Midway in the first, Lely leads 21-0, but South gets on the board here. Drashard Benjamin breaks through to find Hader, makes it 21-8. Little later, Trojans trying the onside kick, but it goes straight to Kwame Nettles, takes it all the way to the house for another touchdown. South trails 28-14, but the Trojans respond with a scoring drive of their own. Brady Quinn hits Ty Collins for his second score of the night, and once again it's number 8 to number 0. Quinn airs it out to Collins, and he's got a hat trick before halftime. South had several chances to score a touchdown in the last minute of the half, but just could not make it happen. The Trojans pull out the win on the road, defeating the Wolfpack 56-20.
Over in Arcadia, we had quite a battle tonight between two winless teams, Palmetto Ridge and DeSoto County. The good news, one of these teams won the season with a win. Let's find out who that might be here. Early possession for the DeSoto County Bulldogs. I love Bulldogs. Woof, woof. Hand it to Elijah Johnson. Let him do the rest. Look at him bobbing and weaving and spinning through the tackles. Boy, is he fired up. Thought he lost the football there for a second at the end of the touchdown, but it counted. And now the Bulldogs, they get a stop. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right back to big number 11, and right back in the end zone are the Bulldogs. 2-score game at this point now. One could only imagine what our third highlight of the game is. Tell me if you've heard this before, but Elijah Johnson, he is unstoppable. He rumbles all the way home for yet another score, a hat trick in the first half, the first win of the season for DeSoto County in their 2025 finale.
Here's some more scores from around the area tonight. Lemon Bay blows out Northport on the road, and St. John Newman gets a nice win over North Miami.
Meanwhile, Port Charlotte, they fall to Zephyr Hills in a close game. Southeast, they defeat Aubrey Rogers. Now, I hope you filled up on gas because we're heading from DeSoto County to Estero. The Wildcats hosted Bonita Springs to wrap up the regular season. And although they didn't win their district, they're looking for some momentum before the playoffs, where anything can happen. Now, in this first clip here, you're going to ask, why are we showing you a kickoff? Well, this is the opening kickoff, where teams often like to set the tone. And just ask Estero's Kagan Crucier. He cribs this one. Let me just tell you now, that is not the last you're going to see of him. The Wildcats, then they set up a screen to Kagan. You can probably imagine where he and the football are headed as he weaves his way through the Bonita Springs defense. He's got 2 receiving touchdowns and a kick return touchdown all in the first quarter. Was a punt return touchdown in his future. Bonita Springs punts to Kagan. He finds a lane. He goes the other way. And then it's not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5 touchdowns for the Estero senior in the first half. The Wildcats, they win this one handily in their regular season finale, entering the playoffs after a 7-win season.
And for the first time ever, Community School of Naples can claim the title of district champs. With a shutout last week over FBA, the Seahawks secured the crown and made history. Tonight, they took on Evangelical Christian School, who lost a super close one against their district rivals, SFCA, last week. CSN has won the last 2 against ECS in this matchup. Sentinels go 3 and out on their first drive. So here on the punt return, Nick Rentiera cannot be stopped. Jukes some guys out, makes them miss, takes it 60 yards to the crib, a very quick 7-0 lead for CSN. But on the ensuing kickoff, the Seahawks go for the onside kick, and it works. CSN has the ball again at the 33 this time. Senior Javion Tanalis does the rest. The Duke commit had nearly 1,400 yards and 21 touchdowns heading into this game. So even more tonight. The next CSN drive, Caden DiLoretto to Tanalis again. Nope, he shows off his arm here. A perfect throw to Joey Naples, and just like that, it's a 21-0 game. The Sentinels did respond with 3 touchdowns in the second quarter, but CSN ultimately gets the W.
Some more scores. East Lee, they fall to Palmetto 50-0, and Barron Collier defeats Kathleen 17-12.
A lot of other games this week in the books. Here's a look at the teams who played on Wednesday and Thursday nights. One more still on the schedule, actually. Marco Island will face Babcock on Saturday night at 6. So we actually caught a lot of that action last night. We had a double dose of Gulf Coast Gridiron, Thursday edition and Friday edition. So let's take a look back at some of the biggest moments. Bradley, get us started.
Yes, we also had some action on Thursday night, like we said. So since we wanted to give the kiddos a chance to go trick-or-treating, we played this game on Thursday. Let's start with the Battle of the Bell, where Riverdale and Lehigh met once again. It was a chippy one. Not a whole lot of points were scored in this one, but Riverdale, they ultimately prevailed for their 9th win of the season. They ride some serious momentum heading into the postseason.
Meanwhile, Cape Coral and Gateway. Cape Coral's been a dominant force all season long, and that carried on over into this one. They never took their foot off of the gas pedal. Touchdown after touchdown. The Seahawks cruised to a 62-0 final for win number 9 on the year. And Gateway ends the season 2-8.
At the Class A level, Southwest Florida Christian Academy, they've looked great all year. District champs already, but you always want to win the games you're a part of. They scored on their first 3 drives of the ball game to jump out to a 21-0 lead. IMG did make things much closer as the game progressed, but SFCA hangs on to win their 9th game of the season.
And finally, Cypress Lake and Mariner. The Panthers, of course, are district champs, but they'd love another win to round out the regular season. Panthers were able to jump out to a 16-0 lead early on. They traded blows from there, but Cypress Lake closed out the regular season on fire. They've won 7 of their last 8 games. Mariner wraps up year 1 under head coach Tyron Jones at 3-7.
And there you have it. The 2025 regular season is done.
It is. The regular season is done, but that just means that the real season, like the real goods part of the season. Yeah. Like the good candy in the bucket.
Like the Kit Kats?
Yeah, like get those Tootsie Rolls out of there, get the Kit Kats. Sorry.
Hurtful.
Okay, anyways. But let's take a look at our final standings of the regular season. Starting in 5A District 10, well, we just talked about it. Cape Coral, the favorite all year in this district, and sure enough, they finish on top.
5A District 11, Riverdale, they did it the hard way, taking down Cape Coral when they were undefeated and besting North Fort Myers to claim the district title.
In 5A District 12, Immokalee is the champion. They duked it out with Gulf Coast over that, but ultimately it was the Indians.
And this was, of course, a crazy district, but Port Charlotte had already had this one decided. They're the victor, and a lot of other good teams as well.
Finally, 3A District 13, Cypress Lake, well, as you know, able to hold off Estero and win the district heading into the postseason. Whew. But as we take time to reminisce on what's been a terrific regular season, why don't we take a look back at our Week 10 Player of the Week?
Yes, our Player of the Week from last week is a guy that a lot of folks in Mariner look up to. Quarterback Owen O'Leary threw for 240 yards and 4 touchdowns in the Tritons' 48-12 win over Ida Baker. He excels on and off the field. He's such a worthy figure of such an honor.
You know, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the votes. Give all glory to God.
I tell everybody every single week, we go as far as he takes us. And he never truly has a bad game. It's always he's saving us somehow, some way.
Well, congratulations to Owen on this incredible achievement and a stellar career at Mariner.
And it simply just could not be a Gulf Coast Gridiron Friday night without our Play of the Week, our favorites. Why don't we go ahead and present those? I'll go first this time. Mine came from Thursday night at Cypress Lake, taking on Mariner. You got him there. It is Henderson connecting with Burdette for 6, the first score of the night. Pretty nice touchdown there.
Definitely was a great play. And now it's my turn. This is also from Thursday night at Southwest Florida Christian Academy. When in doubt, Aaron Simmons is down there somewhere. Throw it his way. He's going to make a play, baby. Great adjustment to the football there by Terrence.
And that does it. Week 11, regular season, all the way completely done. I can't believe it.
Yes.
We absolutely cruised through.
I'd like to say something. You know, I
Okay.
obviously joined the party very late. I've only been here for a couple months. And this is a really fun, season of high school football. And I really had we're not done yet.
No.
We got the best part, like we said, coming up, the Kit Kats and such, and the Tootsie Rolls.
Sorry.
But this is a very fun season. I'm glad to have been welcomed into this community with open arms. And It's been a great time. I've enjoyed these 11 weeks, plus week 0, so 12. I've enjoyed them very much, and I'm looking forward to these playoffs to come.
Yeah, it's been a really fun season. Like you said, not done yet. But next week, as of right now, no games on the slate for next Friday. That's because, remember last year when we had Hurricane Milton and all the schedule got messed up, so they had to add in an extra week so that they could make those games up. Well, this year, they decided to put in like an emergency week in case there was bad weather, and we didn't need it. So as of now, no games next weekend. Starting the playoffs November 14th week.
I think I speak for everyone when I say, we'll take the week of no football and not have to deal with any significant hurricanes, I guess. Thankfully, that's, always something we'll root for. So
Yes. All right. Well, any last words about our regular season?
it was a fun time. I'm excited for the real season, the playoffs here. Hopefully we have a team at Pitbull Stadium.
Make sure you tune in also tomorrow night. We will have your Player of the Week candidates at 11 o'clock on both ABC and NBC on Gulf Coast News. And also, this is not football, but it's football. FC Naples in the very first ever playoff game. It's their first season, their first playoff game, and they clinched a top 4 spot in the USL League One South. They get to host it at home, and we will be there.
We'll be there.
Yes,
We'll be
making
there.
history. So make sure that you catch that tomorrow night. We will be there throughout the entire game, and you got to catch us at 11 o'clock. All righty.
Yep, and looking forward to more football to come. So stick with us for the latest. We got you covered. So thanks for joining us tonight. It was a great evening. We'll see you next time.